Today I'm gonna show you everything you need to know about buying your first rod. If you're like me, you don't want to be spending a ton of money on a rod and reel, especially if you don't do this every day. All right guys, when you're at Walmart, when choosing your rod, I don't know if you guys can see that right there, it says 6 to 10 pounds. The higher this number, the heavier your rod's gonna be. Also look at the action, medium light. But what you're really looking for, if you don't want to do that, is this. If this is really stiff, if you're just a beginner, I would stay away from it. The softer this is, the easier this is to bend, the better. It comes right out of the box, right? There's gonna be some plastic holding this. So what you want to do is, first, there's gonna be an anti-reverse switch right here. You want to be able to lock it so it doesn't go the opposite way. Chances are also, there's this little knob right here. This is gonna be loose. This is gonna be all folded. It's for packaging. So you just lock it in place and then you just screw this all the way down. The way you wanna set this is you open this. This is called your bail. You open your bail and then you start pulling your line out. You can pull it out without opening it, which is gonna confuse a lot of people, but you want to get in the habit of opening it when you want your line to come out, because if you unravel it and you run it through your guides like this, you're gonna find out that you're gonna have to cut it all over and start all over again. The very next thing you wanna do is this. Start taking out all the line, guys. I have other line that I'm gonna put on, okay? If you don't have other line, you wanna skip this part and then just continue going on. But this is a huge tip to help you guys. Trust me, if you guys wanna have fun out there, take off this line. Not all of it, but you're gonna take off a good percentage of it. And if you do this at the park, please throw your line away. Please, people, please throw your line away. I prefer you guys did it at home so the wind isn't a factor and all that. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to buy braided line. You can just, this is a 2-piece. So you can run it through here, through your first guide. Again, open this, and you're going to tie this line to this line. You can tie it just with a regular knot, just basically just a regular knot, overhand. You do not want it to slide out. Just get it so it doesn't slide around, and then don't cut it all the way down. Just cut it enough where there's still a little bit sticking out. I mean, if you had an FG knot, then definitely you can cut it all the way down, but I don't have an FG knot and that's a little harder to explain, so we're just gonna keep it simple right now. Close your bail. Always keep your line tight every time you're about to reel in. This is a key factor. Always keep your line tight and then just start reeling it in. I left enough where the braid is going to take majority of the line. That's what I really want you guys to pay attention to. Look at how much line, how much the gap is from here to there. There's still a huge gap. You guys really need to pay attention to that. You do not want to fill it all the way out here, because what's going to end up happening is as soon as you open the bail, all this line is just going to come out, and or when you cast it, like more line than you want is going to come out, and it's going to create a bunch of backlash. So just keep that in mind. You guys can use the line that you just used, but because it is a leader, you guys can use that line, but I don't like using it. I like buying my own line because you really know what you're getting, and when you buy those combos, you take sacrifices a lot, and 90% of the time it's going to be your line. Plus the reels are really cheaply made. This part is going to get a little bit more difficult, guys, but you're going to tie an FG knot. You guys want to go fishing just with the braided line, that's perfectly fine. Honestly, especially if you're using like 10-pound or light braid, that's perfectly fine. I threw straight braid for years, and I never ever, when I first started bass fishing, that's all I threw was straight braid. So everybody tells you that you're not going to catch any fish is a dang liar. So I use straight braid all the time. Until recently, I started barely using a leader. On a side note, guys, these worms I got at Academy. I got at Cabela's. You can get them at Academy or at Cabela's. Walmart doesn't really sell good worms. It's a zoom worm. They sell like the ones with the ribbon tails. For what you guys are using for this, you guys don't need those. Wacky rig is the way to go, unless it's windy. Then you need a drop shot, but Walmart does not sell good worms. So I'd recommend you go to Academy and also buy yourself some markers. I'll show you them right now. Some markers, and you're for sure gonna catch a fish. All right, you guys, these are the markers I'm talking about. They come in like a pack of 4, but I only use a chartreuse. This is the only color that I use. And as far as the worms, guys, look at Walmart sells these thick boys. I don't like it because for whatever reason I get bit more with these little skinny ones. The skinnier ones I get bit a lot more. And what I do with them, look, let me show you real quick. I will paint the tail all, and then I'll just put dots all over it. I do it maybe like every 10 cast, or if I see that it's not, because you can tell the difference. Like when you put it in the water, you can tell how much the color changes. Make sure my guides are straight. And the water's clear. Oh, you guys saw how far that landed. Alright, you guys, there's again, I'm still trying to aim for the weeds. There's some weeds right there. So I'm gonna cast it pretty far and try to work past it. Now I am a little skeptical because this is 4-pound test. Now thinking about it, I would have preferred to use 10-pound test. I think 10-pound test is the best for the floral. Get out of the shade, man. It's cold in the shade. Okay, how you guys want to cast? You want your line, this little knob, you want it parallel with your rod. Grab it with your finger, but don't grab it right here. I know everyone's gonna tend to grab it right here. Don't grab it between this, the meat of this, and between. And then you open your bail. And the reason being is because it's easier to let it go. It'll slide off your finger a lot easier. If you hold it on there, you're gonna end up not being able to release it soon enough. And then how you want to let it go is when it's right here. I like to cast sideways, make sure there's nobody on the side of you. I like to cast sideways, so right here is when you would let it go, like that. Like basically point your rod forward. And the reason I like to cast when you're starting out, cast sideways, is because if you mess up, it's either gonna land right here, or right here. But either way, it's gonna land in the water. Now, when you cast overhead, which is another way like to really get it out there, you're gonna see that chances are you're gonna slam it right in front of you because you didn't let it go. You didn't let it go early enough, or it's gonna go a mile high. If it goes a mile high, you're letting it go way too early. All right, guys, there's a bite. There's a bite. There's a bite. I'm gonna let him. Yeah, I'm gonna let him eat it. Alright, guys, I can bow flip this guy. Look at that. That's what you want. You want to be able to penetrate the hook, so it's just a little blood. He's alright. He's gonna be alright. Try to get in as close as possible. Again, I see that it's losing its color, so I would hit it again with the marker. Oh, I either got a bite or I'm in some weeds. Nope, nope, it's a bite, it's a bite, it's a bite, it's a bite. Oh yeah, this one's a little bit better, guys. Oh yeah, this guy's way better. Again, can you guys hear my drag? Well, broke my ankle right there. You guys can hear. Oh, he's trying to spit it. Really almost broke my ankle. That's just so let me bow flip this guy. Oh yeah. Yeah, he inhaled that thing. He didn't get gut hooked. I don't think he did. There it is. No blood, no nothing. It looked like he got all the way down towards his chomper, so I just treated him like if he did get gut hooked. There's another one right there, guys. There he goes. It's honestly that easy, guys. And then what I also tend to do is when it's starting to like get really flimsy, I'll move it a little bit further back. If there's nothing but little ones, I'll push it as close to the hook as possible, like that. But if there's like big ones, I'll keep it right in the center. It's possible to have fun. You don't need all these expensive equipment and all that. Just I would just change the line. That's the only thing that I have, is change the dang line. That's it. Aside from that, it should be perfect. No lie, I was playing tug of war with that fish. He was pulling it, I thought it was stuck in weeds, and then I'd feel it a little bit, and then he was pulling it back, and I was pulling it forward. We're fighting around with each other. There's another one, guys. Oh yeah, there's one. Oh yeah, that's a bigger one. Oh no, stay down, you guys. I mean, it looks cool when they jump, but if you guys really want to keep the fish, you want to tend to keep him down. And always keep a bend in your rod. Always, never let your rod go straight, guys. Always keep a bend in your rod. I've seen people that they pull it forward and pull it back. The only reason I'm letting him go forward is because he's pulling me, but there's always a bend in my rod. Always, 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 guys. You always want to keep tension on them rods, guys. That's really, really important, guys. Oh yeah, this is a good spot in the mouth. There's another one. I'm telling you guys, the Walmart rods, it doesn't matter. All that matters is the line that you guys really get. I mean, the pole does matter, but there he goes. It's not so much the pole that's gonna mess you up. Ish. There is some exception to the rule, because like I said, you want, as long as you're listening to what I'm saying, you're getting the flimsiest rod and a lighter hook. Can't go wrong, guys. You honestly can't go wrong. This rod, this whole thing, well, granted with the line, it's gonna be a little more expensive. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you guys something, okay? Just to prove to you guys, I'm gonna cut off all the floral, guys. All of the floral, I'm gonna go ahead and cut off. All right, I'm just gonna leave 100% the braid, because I told you guys earlier that you guys could fish 100% braid, and I wasn't lying when I said it. So all of this I'm gonna cut off. Again, I'm gonna throw it in the trash, people. I'm not gonna leave it on the floor. And look, this is the FG knot. This thing slides through the guides beautifully. So right here, this is the braided line, and right here is all of the right here. Walking my happy butt to the trash can. Gonna cut this off. Throwing it in the trash can. Alright, for braided line, guys, this is the knot I like to tie. I put it through the loop twice. You can bend it and just put it through, but look, so it's twice through the loop, then just a regular overhead knot like this. You put it all the way down to the end of the hook, and then you put, and then this is the loop. You're gonna grab the hook through it again, the whole bait, and then you're gonna tie it. You're gonna pull this, the main line, this worm, and pull the worm all the way through. There you go. And there you go. That's how I tie all my braided line. Every single one of my braided lines, that's exactly how I tie it. Now I guarantee you guys, I'm still gonna catch fish like this. I'm telling you guys, you can do it straight braid. You guys aren't even. Oh look, there's another bite. Oh my gosh, oh, look at that, guys. What are the oh, that's why I didn't penetrate him, because look, I got the hook. Never really done that. That was the same fish that ate it. But look, it didn't even penetrate the hook, ain't even exposed. That is crazy. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that has never happened to me, guys. All my years of fishing, that's so crazy. Hopefully let's see if I can catch that fish. I've said it before, but it's never happened. Let me see this fish, because hopefully he hasn't felt the hook yet. That's so crazy. Never ever has that happened to me, guys. Damn, I would have liked to caught that fish, but there's no way. The hook didn't even penetrate it. It's a lot of plastic. I'm gonna go in and assume if I catch a fish, it's gonna be that guy. Just that right now the wind's blowing, so I don't know. I think something has it. Gosh dang, will the wind stop blowing? There it is.
I think that's him, guys. Yep, I think that's him, guys. I think that's my bait stealer. I barely got that guy. And I think this is my bait store, guys. That's so crazy. There it is, there it is, there it is. Oh my gosh, look at that little guy. It's the beautiful thing about braid. It's a lot stronger than floral. Now when you have it like this, all you do is just slide it through all the way through, all the way. Just be careful when you get to the hook part. And just push it all the way through. And it's hard to tell. I got a bite with this. Yep, I do. Do you still have it? Yep. Nope. I think it's hard to tell with this wind. There it is. There it is. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Oh yeah, it's a nice one. Again, guys, keep the rod tip. Let the rod tip do all the fighting for you. Damn, that's a big one. Damn, that's a nice one. Right in the bottom of the mouth. Yeah. Like I said, guys, braided line works. Man, shout out to this worm, man. This worm's been putting in some work. I think I would have fished the same worm if that other fish hadn't taken it. But even braided line, I was confident enough to boat flip that thing because braided line is really strong, guys. It's extremely strong. I'm telling you, the only reason people don't go 100% braid all the time is for that whole thing that they're afraid of the fish seeing the line. Which probably holds some truth, some fish, but let me tell you, I'm more afraid that they'll see the hook than I am the line. The hook's a lot darker and beefier than the dang braided line. Why this combo is so cheap is because the reels are cheaply made. Like, they're made out of a lot of plastic, so that's what where they're taking, like, cutting the budget on that and the line. Oh, there's another one. This guy's a lot smaller. This guy was being rude and freaking taking off of my line while I was trying to talk to you guys. Oh, Eager McBeaver. How you doing, brother? Good, good. Hanging in there. Any luck?
Small bass.
Okay.
Lost a pretty nice one.
Yeah?
I wasn't ready. Wasn't ready.
Okay.
He got me, but yeah, a couple small ones, nice size. Good to get bent up, you know.
Yeah.
I saw that when you caught there. It was about the same size.
Okay, nice. Yeah. That.
Wacky legging, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my favorite, especially right now this time of year.
Catch them all, man.
You either. You have a good one, boss. How doing, brother?
My man,
How many?
I've caught 2 so far, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah. What about you?
Like 6, 7?
For real?
Yeah, man.
That's what's up, man. Sick videos, bro.
Yo, appreciate it, man. Appreciate
Sick
it.
videos, man.
You know what? Let me give you a worm. I don't know if you mind using another worm, but just in case you want to try it, because I use these. Let me give you a few.
Oh yeah, that's what's up, man. Appreciate you, bro.
No,
That's
you got
what's
it,
up,
brother.
man.
Appreciate you watching,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, keep it up, man. Keep on watching your videos, man. You know what?
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name's George.
George. And caught one so far? Oh, okay. Like 6. I gave your husband some of these worms that have been working for me.
Alright, well, thank you. Have a good day.
You too. That's gonna be it for me, fishing fam. If you guys want me to post your pictures, man, just tag me or send it to me on my Instagram, on my DM, and then send me a picture of your fish and then what you caught it with, and I'll put it on my YouTube video. I'll probably put it in the end. Man, I'm down to share all my subscribers pictures. Yeah, like I said, guys, to each your own. Me personally, like I said, for years I threw it on straight braid. So now I do throw a leader because I learned the FG knot, and just in case that one fish, that's all it basically is, like one fish. If you caught 9, you might have caught 10 if you would have used fluoro. I don't know how much truth there is to that, but yo, I can guarantee you that if you go straight braid, you're still gonna catch fish like I showed you. You guys try out what's best for you, what you guys feel comfortable in. Lighter line does go further, but I'm more afraid of breaking off than anything. And all you have to do is set your drag, but I'm talking about, like, they'll drag me into the weeds, and then in there pretty much gonna break you off. So with 10-pound braid, it's hard for the fish to see, and you can really muscle the fish anywhere you want. Again, to each your own. You guys try it out, let me know if it works. But if you guys are gonna buy those cheapy rods, I'm telling you, please, for your own sanity, replace the line. Buy a cheapy rod and then buy a cheapy, I think it's like $10 to buy the braid, and it's the same spot, it's at Walmart. So and then tie regular knot. You don't have to tie an FG knot and then fish it like that, guys. But for your sanity, please do it. And if you don't believe me, try on the other line, and then you'll be thanking me later if you did switch it out. If your partner didn't and you did, you'll be thanking me later. Hope you all enjoyed the video, man. Smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, man. Love you guys. A huge shout out to everyone that saw me today, man. Love you all. God bless. To the next.